Hello guys, welcome to the new video of the Doubt Horizon, and according to your suggestions and responses, we are making this complete series in English. So what we need to do now, so in this video we are talking about the data structures. That is a more important topic. Yeah, data structures is very important. So for off campus or for an on campus, data structures must, and you need to have a good in-hand practice of these questions on the data structures. So today we will be discussing about the three major data structure, that is stack, queue and the linked list. So just watch the video and just watch the complete video. Yeah, it's very important. This video is like totally very important. I have discussed important parts and how to study efficiently. Not just efficiently, the best materials I have given you, which me and my friends who are at good place, so they have also prepared this materials. So it's very good. So you can go over there and check it out. So we are onto the channel, that is the My Code School, and from here we will be doing data structures because they have the one of the best videos lectures on these. They will tell you the exact thing that need to be studied and with the exact concepts. The important part is the concepts that they deliver on in these videos. So what we need to do is how we will do these things, how to practice. These are the questions that might be coming on your small, big, medium or large minds. No problem, I will give solution to all these questions. So let's dive into these topics. Before that, one more thing. When someone provides you with knowledge, what you do is subscribe to this channel, and if I am also providing you with these knowledge and the path how to crack the placement interviews, so please subscribe to the channel because it motivates us to make more authentic videos. We don't make videos that will just for the sake of just making the videos. We will make authentic videos, collective sources from all the people who have been placed and their experience, and a very nice and organized video. So let's dive in. So leave the melodramas and go through data structures. In this lesson, and so you can see there are multiple videos, like you can see there are 42 videos on these data structures. So how to start? So for example, in this video, as I mentioned, I will be covering three main topics, that is the stack, queue and linked list. So starting with the linked list first, the stack and queue will be following the same old rule. They are the simplest things. So how to do that also I will tell you. So let's go with the linked list part. So in this linked list you can see, and now you will say, well, you are kidding with me. There's written C and C++, and I am a Java coder, I am a Python coder. How can I do this? This is not for me. No, it's not for me. So let me tell you for these doubts. I am also a Java coder and I do programming in data structure programming in Java itself. So I studied from data structure from this My Code School channel itself. So what you can do is, first of all, you go to a particular link, that is for example linked list implementation in C++. So what you do, you just go through the concepts, all these concepts. Okay, let's say we came here and we now got the concept, like how these connections are built, how these things are going on, and we understood everything. Like what I meant is, we understood everything, all the concepts are understood, how these things are made. So now the point is, but yeah, I understood all those things, how these things are working, but now how I will know how these things are written and how to implement these things in my own language, and not saying just Java and Python as well, how to do this. Simple solution to all these problems. You have Geeks for Geeks. So you go over there. Now what you do, see, I opened an article on linked list data structure. So first of all, we are starting with the single linked list. So we'll go here and then we'll go to the introduction to linked list. So we'll click over here. There are a lot of theories over here. Those theories would have been covered in those initial videos of My Code School, but still if you want you can study from here, no problem, you have time. And coming to the representation, so this is the representation of a linked list in Java, how it is represented using class. In C you can use structures, in C++ also people use structure, that is struct. So you need to have the clear concepts of class and object. So if you don't know these concepts, just try to learn the concept of OOPS. It's better, it will be beneficial for you. And in Python also we can use do using classes, and in C++ class we can do, or even struct we can use, or either in C we can use struct. So if you ask my opinion on this,
you should either be using C++, Java or Python. Some of the companies don't allow Python, but that doesn't matter. They're not in large numbers, so it doesn't matter. But C and Java are the most common ones. So you can go with Java. If you're going with Java, no problem. If you're going with Python, also no problem. Then what you can do is you come down. Most of the product-based companies or big companies, they don't put language restrictions, so don't take tension. Okay, that was one small company. Sometimes they come, so they just put these restrictions. So let's come down and see what is happening over here. So the next step was how these linked lists are joined from one point to the other point. So see how they did. They made a linked list class and then an inner class, that is node, and they're using constructor and they're initializing this nodes. So they are initializing how the value is transferred through this node, that is this constructor, and the data is being fed over here, and then the next value is null right now. So all these are created, and now what we are doing, we are just saying something dot next is all these things. So this is the totally conceptual piece. So as soon as you study this, give some time on this, use pen and paper. What I mean is, just try to make connections to it. Try to make all these connections, how these connections are going. If I'm connecting from here, or if I'm connecting from 0 to 3, how I will connect the 0 to 3. So you need to understand these concepts. So for this, you just take a pen and paper, break these concepts. When you're saying, for example, deleting something from a linked list, deleting some node in a linked list from middle anywhere. So first, just try to understand how you can delete a link, how you can break that link, how many pointers you require. So as soon as you do all those things now, it will be easy for you to understand this concept. Better than just watching the video. You watch the video and then just watch the video, understood the concept. Now apply it with your language as soon as you know how to represent these things. And for example, if you have covered all those two topics, insertion and deletion, now you have a good amount of knowledge of how these things work. Now for the rest of the questions, for example, there are a lot of questions over here. You can go over here, you can see 25 questions are up over here for the single linked list only. So you need to solve all these 25 minimum requirements, solve all these 25. Okay, and for circular you can solve 5, 6, 10 problems as much as you like, and for doubly linked list also you can solve 5, 10 problems. That is enough. You can solve any of them. And for the important thing, one question is very important, if I don't miss. Detect loop in a linked list. This is the most asked question in a coding interview. Most asked question. This is, so always be ready with it. You use slow and fast pointers in this, so that doesn't matter. You can learn from here. I won't tell you how this works, because that is not the thing I'm doing on this channel. I'm just saying from where you need to study. So let's come on to a different topic. So now your question should be, Bhaiya, so am I prepared? Am I completely prepared? I solved all these questions? No, see, you are prepared for the interview rounds, everything you are prepared. You made pen and paper things, you implemented somewhere in your compiler, try to implement these things in your compiler as well. Now your question will be, what about stack and queue? I have collection. The smart ones know the collections are there. The STL libraries are there in C++. The collections are there in Java. So they will say I will directly use stack from collections. So just understand, if interviewer asks a question, can you implement stack, and you are saying no, I just know the collection part. So what impression you will leave on him? That he is just trying to memorize things. He doesn't know the concepts. So you need to know how to implement that thing for your benefit, so that it doesn't land upon all those things. So you should be, the concept should be clear. See, it's not about how many problems you're solving. The concept should be looked over and over again. You should be better at problem solving. They are hiring you for problem solving, not for just memorizing those questions. You just always try to go in depth of a particular question and try like how these things are happening. If you understand those things now, the next question will be an easy questions for you. Like interviewer will see that okay, this guy has attitude of not giving up. So all these things matter. So for stack, the two most important questions are the Tower of Hanoi and the balanced parenthesis. And so if you go on that linked list, the same thing you have to do. The thing I told you for the linked list, you go to that channel, My Code School. From there you watch how stack is implemented, how queue is implemented. Come back over here, try to implement on your own, because that is added based things. So you can implement on your own. And if you are not able to implement, no problem. You just see the videos, try once, and then write the paper code again on the paper and see if it's correct or not. It's nice. These things need to be done. And other things are also there. I will tell you later. Stacks use of stack is also there in postfix and prefix conversions. This is also important. you will learn about that as well. I will tell you in the later part of the video, that is how postfix and prefix are also important. That is, let's go on, dive on to that part where it's called the lead code. So the question which I raised right away is like, are we prepared for the interviews? So yeah, we are prepared for the interviews. A good amount of thing we have given for the interviews, but for the coding round, if it comes, then it will be a function based code. So how to do it? So as I mentioned in the last videos about of the array and the string, so if you go to the section of linked list up over here, you can see a lot of videos over here, 39 videos if I'm not wrong, 39 videos are there. So if you sort in the form of difficulty and go with easy first, you don't need to go with hard directly, go for the easy first. And one of the important problem is merge case sorted list. So if we go to any one question, I will show you what I am meaning. So function based coding is there, as I explained in my last video, but actually it is in Hindi, so most of you have not got the idea. So what is function based coding mean is like a function will be provided to you. That is my own way of saying things, so I just made up a word, function based coding. Don't take it personally. So here's the function given, then a node is passed to you, so you don't have to make the linked list. The node has been passed, everything list has been created, and a head pointer to that has been passed to you, and a value has been passed. So the question says remove linked list element. So what is done, a linked list is given to you and the value is given, and you have to remove all the values from this given linked list. So 6 has to be removed, so the final value will be this. So what you have to return, a node. So after deleting this, you have to just return the same node out over here. So I won't tell you how to do these things, you can do it better. So if you have any doubts on these questions, like I have a doubt where what I can do, so I won't tell you those things. You have to go for the discussion section, because that is the point where you learn more things. I have learned a lot of things, reducing time complexity, because people have wrote something better. Like one of the best things I have seen on these discussion sections that you cannot see on any other sources. There are people who are like literally brilliant. They are like literally brilliant. So you can go over there and find solution that has more comments. Okay, why? Because those comments, like the way they comment and they write like these steps are happening because of this, these steps are happening because of these, this helps a lot. This will help in your growth. And you can see there are a lot of languages there: Java, C++, Python, JavaScript also. Fine, man. JavaScript also they have, and Python 3 both. Even in Python if you want, or even Python 3 both you can write. So we have a lot of things over here, and you can find C hash, everything. Each and every language is there. Most of them have put their answers up over there. Now okay, if we go back, so this is the thing that I'm talking about. And for stack also you have to implement the same things only. If I say let's go for the stack part, okay, let's try with the stack. So here what you have understood what is stack and how you have implementation of stack, and there are few things that you can try, and these are the few more important things. And the most famous question that has been in the interviews is the celebrity problem. I saw that before going to the interviews. Yeah, that is a very famous problem, the celebrity problem. And even these problems are very important prefix to postfix conversions. So these things will be given on that My Code School. You go over there, you watch the videos, you come up over here, you implement it. Simple logic. You have to give your best. Like you have to implement it. If you don't implement it, then I don't think so. And even just try to go in depth there. Try to like just understand the concepts and just take those concepts and apply on your code. Then your coding skill will also increase. This is how we learn data structure, by practicing. The more you practice, the better you get the data structure, and the better you get at data structure, the better your package is. The better you are good for the company, and the better you are, company will hire you, man. Simple logic. I know this is the most awful motivation you have ever got, but what can I do? This is it. You can get in English tutorials. In Hindi you can get some humors, but not in English. It's funny language, I guess.
So if I repeat myself once again, then what you have to do, you first go to My Code School, then you move on to Geeks for Geeks, see how that particular thing has been implemented, which has been told in the My Code School, solve good amount of questions, get a good experience, try to have a good problem solving skill, not just solve problems, 100 problems and not understanding what is going on. So just try to understand in depth with particular few problems, then it will be easy for the rest of the problems. And then what you do, you go to the lead code and try the function based coding, which will be helpful for you a lot. So guys, please subscribe this channel, like, share and comment, because subscription has not been increasing that way. So please subscribe to the channel, and we will be bringing you more contents in English only. According to you, it will be in English, totally in English. So stay tuned. Bye bye.